People are always asking, Austin, what's your summer plan? Austin, how are you going to train for soccer? Austin, are you going to play golf? Are you going to travel? I'm just kidding. No one asked me that. That's why this is the Summer Plan by Austin Ball. See, I would share all about my plan right away, but I have a final in 3 hours. So I'm going to study, and as I go, I'll share with y'all what I'm doing. As you'll be able to tell as I show you my room, I'm moving out of college. This is the state of the room. And if you watched other vlogs, you know it used to be nice. Alright, I've been studying for 3 hours. Let's take a look. This is what we got. I think the presentation's in an hour and a half. I'm going to nail it. I'm going to get back to y'all about it. It's going to be awesome. And then we're going to pack up this room, and we're going to share the summer plan. I was going to do a full day in the life for this video. Kind of went out the window because this is my day. So, bro, I aced that thing. A. He already told me. I got an A. We are officially done. Actually, we have one more exam, but we are officially done here. Bang. It's time to pack up and go home. We gotta start with this mess. This bag first. Just returned my books. You already know I had to stop at our on-campus cafe, spend the rest of my money there. It is now time to finish packing up the car and finally head out. Okay, I'm done packing. But first, before I move out, I want to talk about my plan for soccer this summer. People know the summer is the off season for college soccer, which means it's the time to get ahead physically, mentally, and get your fitness up. So here's exactly how I'm going to do that. I'm going to stick to my normal training schedule of Monday through Saturday, always on the ball. That may vary though from group session to solo session to team training, who knows. However, for this summer, I want to put a very heavy emphasis on strength and explosiveness and fitness, which means I'll spend a lot more time running and in the gym than I used to. Runs the beep test as our fitness test when we get back, and my goal is to win that. Outside of the easy plan of Monday through Saturday, putting in hard work, I wanted to first talk about this spring. Obviously, I had a decent spring, but I dealt with a lot of mental parts off the field. But towards the end, I think I've gone through just insane burnout. So one of my goals is to fall in love with the game and want to train. It's never been an issue for me to get myself to go to the field, to get myself to put in that work. But in the past month of this spring, it has been an issue. So far, I've taken 2 weeks off, which I think is enough to get me back to the work rate I desire to be at. Now, every good athlete should set goals for their next season. So here are a few of mine. First, I want to be an all-conference player. Second, I want to score 7 or more goals. And I also want to amass over 1,000 minutes, which is not up to me. With a lot of competition and great players on my team, I would love to start at least 50% of the games in the fall. All right, now it's finally time for me to actually leave. I'm going to pack up, hit the road, and I'm going to tell you all a few more goals for this summer. Dude, this car could not be more full. If y'all don't know Ball, it's Circle K's 40 cents off a gallon day. Dude, it's packed. I'm sitting in a line for a pump right now. I have never done that. Also, before I start talking about any goals, dude, I keep seeing the videos about the hantavirus. Dude, no way we go pandemic round 2. All right, while I'm waiting, I've decided now is the perfect time to actually talk about my summer. So first, I have decided as one of the ways to kind of offset my burnout is to really play a lot more golf, because I found like that brings me so much joy, and it's also a competitive thing I can get into. So I want to start with a goal of getting my handicap down to single digits or breaking 80 at least once, whichever comes first, maybe both. So I think I'm going to track that as almost like a mini series within the videos. So like absolutely grinding. I'm talking like making putts or like putting on my putting mat, hitting wedges as much as I can, going to the course range. Dude, I'm talking about grinding. Like that is, because maybe after soccer, maybe we make a whole series out of it. Maybe we try and become Scratch or something. Who knows? And then relating to like travel, dude, I actually probably have 2 really sick trips this summer. One hopefully down to Marathon, Florida, in the Keys. And then one with my family. We're going out west to like Zion National Park, the Arches, and one more place, but I can't remember. But dude, travel, I think, is going to be absolutely sick this summer. I'm going to hopefully document just everything. Like, that's the goal. Yeah, document absolutely everything, dude. I think that would be dope. Sorry, this lady was just waving to me. Hopefully our pump's not broken. Change of location. The pump I was on is now out of service. Anyways, travel. Dude, yeah. Sick plans, but also I want to kind of make some spontaneous trips. One of my friends is down to do it with me. Hopefully my girlfriend. You know, like trips to Hilton Head, trips just camping. I want to honestly live a lot more and not just, you know, work and work out and be really trapped in my routine. I want to be really intentional with that. And then fitness-wise, wait, no, I've talked about that. Oh, the other thing I really want to do is like just be spontaneous in my daily life, you know, going to the lake, like doing fun things with friends, Bible studies, playing, you know, pickup basketball, whatever it may be, just like, you know, enjoying a lot more little things day to day. Last summer, before I started my content creation, dude, I was just working and working out. Like I'd wake up at 5 a.m., go train, work 5 hours, go train other people, then go on a run or lift, and then train again. So I was in 3 workouts a day and also just absolutely working my butt off at work. So it was like this no balance of doing anything else, and I think that might be part of the reason I ended up burning out a year later. So the goal is to really live like a real summer, almost like a kid summer is the way to put it. But dude, yeah, today's just only the beginning because this car is packed to the brim. Dude, I could not have packed one more thing to bring home. So here we go. As you can tell, I made it home. Thank you for watching this video. Much more to come. Like, subscribe. This is only the start of the summer. That is just the plan. First video will come out in a couple days, actually living it out. So subscribe, turn on notifications, everything. I appreciate all the support. Peace. God bless.